out of sight with Rick Hancock. Rick, before we get started, Logan, since we're talking about BlackBerries, was having some problems with his, so he wanted me to bring his over here and thought you could help. Just kidding.
Jokes this morning. Good jokes.
Oh.
Good morning.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Okay, we're going to talk about the Android apps. You know, I'm a big Apple fan, so it takes a lot for me to turn my head to another product. But Gavin, one of our producers, let me play around with his phone. I like it. I think the Android, I think they have something good on their hands. It's the Android is a platform produced by Google and about 67 other handset alliance. It's an open source platform, which it makes totally different than Apple, which is pretty much a closed source community. And this on the screen right now is the Nexus 1. This is Google's phone, the Google phone people call it. But there are a ton of other options, just like Gavin has the Motorola phone.
Touch screen, and
yeah, it's pretty cool. There are a lot of different options, but the real meat and potatoes behind it, the apps. Okay, that's what we're talking about, the apps. And the Android market at android.com is where most Android users will go to look at the type of apps they can get. You can only download the apps on the phone itself. Okay, so unlike the iPhone, where you can download apps to your computer from the iTunes store, here you have to download the apps directly on your phone, but you can look at the available apps of the top and paid free apps. I found this site a little difficult to navigate, so there are a couple of people who've created their own app stores, and this was the best one. It was called AppV, and it was very cool. You join, and it kind of breaks down in different categories the available apps for the Android platform.
This is at androidapps.com.
That's right. There are 30,000 apps for the Android platform. 30,000. That's pretty good. I mean, considering that they really haven't been in play for a long period of time, and as we said earlier, there are only about 6,500 for the BlackBerry market. And one of the things I really liked about this particular site, they have a lot of detailed reviews on each and every app, as well as a video for each and every app.
On how to use it.
And how to use it. And
now
so it's
that's
pretty cool.
good.
Yeah, it's very cool. And so it goes to YouTube. So
very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. And I think they have a winner on their hand. It's very easy to use, unlike some of the other
yeah, the touchscreen is really easy. Sometimes with mine, I'm like having to touch it a million times.
All right. We're coming back to the iPhone a little after 8 o'clock.
Sounds good. Joe Fury, what kind of phone do you have?
I've got one that people keep telling me is about 2 years old. I need to get a new one. I'm not sure what. I think it's a Motorola. It's